Oh, hi, Emil.
Hey, Matt. Thanks for having me over.
My pleasure. Come on in.
Thank you. You excited about moving to Vegas?
I'm exceptionally excited about moving to Vegas.
Awesome, awesome. Would it be okay if I gave myself a quick tour?
Oh, yeah, no problem. Go ahead.
Thank you. If it's okay, let's use the kitchen table so we can lay everything out.
Sure thing.
Awesome. All right. Let's talk about getting you to Vegas.
Absolutely.
Now, Matt, the first thing I'd like to do is review your situation and what's important to you about making this move. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Great. So, blah, blah, blah. Now, Matt, I have 3 bottom line questions for you. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
Terrific. Number 1, are you definitely ready to sell your property?
I'm definitely ready.
Excellent. Number 2, will you price it where it will sell, or are you okay just kind of leave it on the market for a long time?
Oh, definitely want to price it to sell.
Great. And most important, Matt, do you want me to get it sold for you?
Depending on how our meeting goes, it's a good possibility.
Great. That's why we're here, right?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Now, the purpose of our meeting today, Matt, is really twofold. Number 1 is for me to provide you with some very important information about what it's going to take to get your home sold for top dollar so we can get you to Las Vegas by July, right?
Correct.
And number 2 is for us to decide today if the right thing for you is to partner with me in the sale of your home. Does that sound fair enough?
Sure.
And whether you decide to hire me or not, I hope it'll become clear to you through our meeting that my goal is to help you get what you want. If I can't help you, I'll tell you today, because I am not interested in just getting a listing. I'm very interested in helping you get to Vegas, because that's what you want, right?
Correct.
Then we're on the same page. Now, there's really one key item for us to address today, and that is to determine the right price to sit on your home that will cause it to sell. Because obviously, you don't want to put it on the market to have it not sell, right?
Of course.
So here's what I'll do. As soon as you decide to hire me, I'm going to do everything it takes through my action plan to get your home exposed to all of the qualified buyers in the market. Now, that is the kind of exposure you want, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Great. So the key today is for us to establish the right price that will make those qualified buyers excited about your home when they see it. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Great. Now, in preparing for our meeting today, Matt, I did a thorough market study on your home, also called a comparative market analysis. Now, are you familiar with this?
Sure.
Well, there are 3 main parts to this research. Part 1 are the active properties. Now, these are your competition, right?
Right.
I call this dreamland because it's what people want to get for their house, but you don't know what it's actually going to sell for, right?
Correct.
Great. Part 2 right here, these are the expired listings. Do you know what these are?
No, it was expired.
Well, these are homes that didn't sell at all. Now, they wanted to sell, but something went wrong. And I actually call this Never Land. Can you see why?
Because you never want to be there.
Exactly.
Nice.
You got it. You never want to be there. And nice. You know what? They never wanted to be there either. Now, last are the sold homes. Now, this is reality, because it tells us what homes are actually going for in this market. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So this is where we'll focus today, because obviously to get you to Vegas by July, in which of these 3 categories do we want your house to end up?
We've got to be in sold. We've got to be in reality.
Exactly, the sold. Now, the purpose of the market analysis is to determine the value of your home, first as buyers will look at it, and second as an appraiser will look at it. I'm sure you can understand why that's important, right?
Sure.
Well, first the appraiser, because that's who the lender will hire to determine the value of your home based on what comparable homes are actually going for, which is what buyers are actually paying now. Does that make sense?
Right.
Great. And second is to make sure that we price your home in a way that makes it attractive to buyers. Because is a buyer only going to look at your home, or are they going to shop around and compare your home with others?
Oh, I'm sure. Thousands of homes for sale, I'm sure.
Shop around, right. So as they're looking at homes, what do you think they're comparing?
One's got a pool, maybe, you know, bedrooms, bathrooms, I guess location's important, you know, area, right?
That's exactly right. Yeah, they're going to be comparing the features and benefits, such as the quality, the condition, and location, and they're comparing price, right?
Mm-hmm.
So are you ready to take a look?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent. Now, this home is comparable to yours. Notice how many bedrooms?
5.
5, right? And how many baths?
3.1.
3.5.
Okay.
Right. And how big is the garage? Right here.
It's 3-car garage.
3-car garage, correct. And how many square feet?
3,800.
Exactly, 3,800. And what year was it built?
1985.
1985, that's right. Now, have you seen this home, Matt?
I haven't seen it, no, not in person.
Well, this home is very comparable to yours because blah, blah, blah. Now, what was their price? Right here.
Looks like they sold it for 2.435.
2.435, right. And notice, how long on the market?
88 days.
88 days, right. So how is that going to work to get you to Vegas by July?
If we listed it today, that would be, I guess it would be almost okay. 3 months?
Almost okay. Plus
April, May, June?
Yeah, you got to
Okay.
figure maybe 45 days for escrow as well. So it'd be
True.
a little, you might want to do a little better than that, right?
Sure. Well, I certainly don't want to have, you know, just showings for 88 days straight and then sell it. I like to just sell it.
Obviously, right. Now, based on what the market is telling us, what price do you feel will get buyers excited about choosing your home versus our competition?
Can you repeat it? What was
So
it?
now, yeah, no problem. Well, now that we've seen what the market is telling us,
Right.
what price do you feel will get buyers excited about choosing your home versus our competition?
I think 2.35.
2.35. You know, I am in total agreement with that. So, after looking at your house, Matt, and reviewing what the market is telling us, I'm suggesting we list the property for 2.35. And you can see why that's the right price, correct?
Absolutely.
Great. That will get you the best price for your home in this market in the best time possible, so we can get you to Vegas by July. And won't that be exciting?
That would be great.
Terrific. So, do you have any questions on anything we've covered?
No, pretty straightforward.
So, you ready for the next step?
Sure.
Awesome. Now, this is the net sheet. The net sheet provides all the costs associated with selling your home and how much you're actually going to walk away with after the sale of your home. Now, that's something you want to know, right?
Of course.
Right. So I'm just going to go through these items with you. This is this and that and that and that. Any questions? Now, these are all standard closing fees and expenses for sellers. Do you have any questions on that?
No, that's pretty straightforward, yeah.
Fantastic. So based on a realistic sales price of 2.35 and a closing date of June 30th, here are the estimated total net proceeds to you at closing. Now, Matt, is that a number you can live with?
I'd like a little bit more.
Yeah, I understand it's less than you were hoping for. Is it a number you could live with if you had to?
Yeah, I suppose so.
So we'll get it on the market at 2.35, which we agreed is the right price, right?
Sure.
Great. Well, I'm ready for you to put me to work.
Great.
Are you ready for the next step?
I'm ready.
Great. So can I lay out for you what's going to happen next?
Please do.
So here's the highlights. First, we want to make sure that your home shows at its best, right? and I would explain staging to you.
Yeah.
Second, I will begin preparing the marketing for your home and launch my pre-marketing campaign immediately.
Yeah.
Because you did want us to get the most exposure to the market as fast as possible, right?
Correct.
Great. Next, I launch my exclusive 10-day marketing blitz. Does it sound exciting?
Oh yeah.
Well, your home will be marketed to every potential buyer out there and promoted to every licensed realtor and their buyers through the multiple listing service. Plus, I have it syndicated to over 12,000 real estate websites, including all the most popular ones that buyers are going to online.
Oh,
Now,
great.
yeah, I'm sure you can understand how important that kind of internet exposure is for you, right?
Sure.
Great. So here are some other highlights of things that I do, blah, blah, blah. Because you did want me to give you the right exposure that are gonna get the best buyers in here, right?
Absolutely.
Great. Now, with that exposure, Matt, assuming the market responds as we expect, we're gonna be getting lots of buyer traffic. Now, I'm gonna be following up with all of that, which will then give us the best offers. Then I'm gonna negotiate all the offers we get to ultimately get your property sold for top dollar so that you can get to Vegas by July.
Right.
Now, are you ready for that?
Oh, that sounds great.
Terrific. So, are you ready to start packing?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm done.
I don't mean today, but soon.
Oh,
right?
sure.
Great. So now, do you have any questions before you're ready to let me help you get this property sold and get to Vegas?
Where do I sign?
Fantastic. Well, I'm gonna have you initial right here on the net sheet and the CMA. And then we'll take care of the rest of the paperwork and I'll get to work.
Great.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you so much.